Well, I've knitted since I was 10. I mean, obsessive knitter. So I was working on bronze casting in my studio, and I had this red wax. I had it laying around my studio, and I kept looking at it, thinking, it looks like yarn. I wonder if I could knit with it. And that just started this whole thing of knitting with the wax and then casting it in glass, and down the rabbit hole I went. Glass doesn't want to do what I want it to do. So I had a lot of trial and error. It felt like I was teaching myself physics, without a book. I just pushed the limits. I mean, I just said, I know that's the rule, but I'm going to break the rule. I had always been interested in glass and was able to take glass classes when my kids were in school. I think it's kinetic, even though it doesn't move. I mean, I think that's the attraction for me, because of what it does with light. One piece changes all the time. That's fascinating to me. My first pieces was doing casting, so it was hot casting. I did a lot of frogs, actually, like the frog prints. Then I was making flat tiles. And then I started making three-dimensional objects. My knitting friends love it because they've never seen anything like it. I mean, and knitters really are my people. The beauty of it to me is that you do have to just keep working until you get the finished product. Passion and persistence can go a long way. It looks delicate, but it's because of all of those connections, it's stronger than you think. Connection and grassroots, and it's where you take all these individual stitches, and on their own, they're not very strong. But when they're all bound together, they can make a bigger whole. So to me, that's the meaning of this. I think sometimes work comes out of where your heart is or where your head is, and you're feeling like you know that things should be more connected. That's why I'm making it, I think. In 2013, I had a lot of, several mentors in my life pass away. I didn't set out to make hands knitting themselves. I didn't set out thinking, oh, this is because so-and-so died. But as I'm thinking about it and the timing, I started to realize, wow, there's more to this than just playing with the idea of a hand knitting itself. That idea of what does it mean to become your own mentor, because I think we all get to that point in our life. What really gets people when they see the work with the knitting needle in it, then people get it. They look twice. And as an artist, when anybody looks at your work twice, that's a good thing, because it means they're not just putting it in a category. It does twist what they think they're looking at. And that's, I like that. I think it's fun.